Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a moment in life when everything seems to be working against you. No matter how hard you try, the results don't come fast enough. The dream feels out of reach, and the weight of doubt starts pressing down on you. People will tell you, it's too hard, you're not capable, maybe this isn't meant for you. And in those moments, it's easy to believe them. But let me tell you something right now. This is not where your story ends. This is not the moment to break. This is the moment to rise. Because inside of you, there is a fire that cannot be put out. There is strength greater than any obstacle. There is a version of you that refuses to quit, refuses to surrender, and refuses to be defeated. This speech is more than just words. It's a call to action, a reminder that you are built for something greater, that no matter how tough things get, nothing can stop you. And by the time we're done here, you will walk away with an unstoppable mindset, ready to face any challenge life throws your way. So get ready, because your time is now. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like life was holding you back? Like no matter how hard you try, there's always something, some invisible force standing in your way. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's doubt, maybe it's the echoes of past failures, or the weight of expectations whispering, you're not good enough, you're too late, you don't have what it takes. We all have those voices, those relentless nagging whispers that creep in at our lowest points. They seep into our minds, feeding on our insecurities, convincing us that we are smaller than we really are. They come disguised as logic, pretending to protect us from disappointment. But in reality, they are the chains that keep us from rising. Sometimes they come from old wounds, words spoken by people who never believed in us, moments that left scars too deep to forget. Sometimes they come from the world around us, urging us to play it safe, to be realistic, to settle for less than we truly deserve. But let me ask you this, who defines your reality? Who gets to decide what's possible for you? Because here's the truth, those voices are liars. They are not your destiny. They are not the limit of what you can become. And the moment you start believing in yourself, more than you believe in your doubts, everything shifts, everything changes. History belongs to those who believe. Look at history. Every great leader, every visionary, every game changer started with nothing but belief. No guarantees, no certainty, no safety net, just an unshakable faith in themselves and an unbreakable will to fight for what they wanted. Think about the people who changed the world. People like Thomas Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before he finally created the light bulb. People like J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. People like Elon Musk, who risked everything and was on the verge of bankruptcy before Tesla and SpaceX took off. These people were not born extraordinary. They did not have supernatural gifts. They simply refused to listen to the voices of doubt. They silenced the noise and held on to belief. And if they could rise above fear and failure, then let me ask you, why not you? The only thing holding you back is you. Nothing can truly stop you. Not your past, not your circumstances, not the obstacles in your path. The only thing that can hold you back is you, your mindset, your belief, your willingness to push beyond the limits placed upon you. Fear will try to break you. Doubt will try to weaken you. People will question your dreams, laugh at your ambitions, and tell you that you are chasing the impossible. And that's exactly why you must believe harder. You must fight for your dreams, even when no one else does. You must keep going, even when the path is unclear. You must trust yourself, even when the world tells you to stop. Because success doesn't come to those who wait for permission. It comes to those who refuse to be denied. Today, you make a choice today. I want you to make a decision. Silence the doubt, shut down the fear, drown out the negativity. Stand tall, take a deep breath, and declare with every fiber of your being, I am unstoppable, I am capable, I will not be defeated. Because once you embrace that truth, once you truly accept that nothing has the power to hold you back, you become limitless. And that's when the real journey begins. So rise up, step forward, and get ready, because your time is now. Life is full of challenges. That's a fact. But here's another, even greater fact. Every person you admire, Every success story you've ever heard, every legend you look up to has faced rejection, failure, and struggle. They didn't succeed because they never failed. They succeeded because they never quit. Obstacles are not roadblocks. They are tests. They are the training ground for greatness. Think about it. If success came easy, everyone would have it. If dreams were handed out freely, they wouldn't be worth anything. The struggle, the fight, the late nights, the early mornings, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, these are what separate the unstoppable from the ordinary. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't luck. It isn't talent. It isn't privilege. It's the willingness to fight when everything seems to be working against you. Some people see obstacles as a reason to give up, but the successful, they see them as stepping stones. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to get better, to prove just how much you want it. Every time life knocks you down, you have a choice. Will you stay down, defeated, telling yourself it was never meant to be? Or will you rise, stronger, wiser, more determined than ever? The great ones refuse to give up. History is filled with people who refuse to let obstacles define them. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. But they didn't let their failures define them. They let their determination rewrite their story. And that same power, it lies within you. The world isn't going to hand you success. You have to take it. You have to be willing to endure the setbacks. Push through the failures. Rise above the doubt. Because here's the truth. Every obstacle is a lesson. Every failure is a stepping stone. Every challenge is a chance to prove to yourself just how strong you really are. Obstacles don't break you. They make you the next time you face a challenge. Don't run from it. Face it head on. Look it straight in the eye and say, this will not break me. This will make me stronger. Because the only thing that can truly stop you is the decision to quit. And if you refuse to quit, if you refuse to be defeated, if you refuse to let anything stand in your way, then nothing can stop you. You see, the road to success is never straight. It's full of detours, roadblocks, and setbacks. But every time you fall, you have two choices: stay down or get back up. Champions always choose to rise. And if you keep rising, if you keep pushing forward, if you refuse to let anything stop you, victory is inevitable. So tell me, are you ready to rise? Let's talk about fear, that silent thief of dreams, that invisible chain that holds people back from greatness. Fear isn't real. It's a story your mind tells you, a false alarm, a whisper in the dark, feeding off uncertainty and hesitation. But here's the truth. Fear only has power if you listen to it. The moment you decide to move forward, despite the fear, it begins to shrink. And doubt is fear's twin brother. It sneaks in like a shadow, convincing you that you're not ready, not worthy, not good enough. It tells you you don't have what it takes. You're not talented enough. You're not smart enough. You'll never make it. But here's the real question. Who told you that? Who decided your limits? Who wrote the rules on what you can or cannot achieve? Because let me tell you something. Those rules don't exist. They are illusions. The only limits in life are the ones you choose to accept. Courage is acting despite. Fear will try to paralyze you. It will try to keep you small. But greatness is built in the moments you move forward, despite that fear. Success doesn't belong to those who wait for the perfect moment. It belongs to those who dare to take the next step, even when the path is unclear. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. The greatest athletes weren't born champions. They trained, they failed, they adapted. The most successful entrepreneurs didn't wait for the right time. They started, they stumbled, they learned. The world's most inspiring leaders didn't have all the experience. They had a vision, a fire, and the courage to take action. So let me ask you, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for confidence? Confidence doesn't come first. Action does. Are you waiting for certainty? Success is never certain, but your effort is. Are you waiting for fear to disappear? Fear never fully goes away, but you can choose to act anyway. Fear is a liar. Faith is the truth. Fear says, what if you fail? Faith says, what if you succeed? Fear says, you're not ready. Faith says, you'll figure it out. Fear says, you don't have what it takes. Faith says, everything you need is already within you. So today, I want you to make a choice. Choose faith over fear. Choose action over hesitation. Choose belief over doubt. Because nothing, not fear, not doubt, not failure, can stop a person who refuses to give up. And today, that person is you. So rise, move forward, and prove to yourself that fear was never stronger than your will to succeed. Success is not built on luck. It is not handed out as a gift. It is earned through faith and relentless hard work. Faith and action are the two wings of success. You need both to fly. Faith without work is just wishing. Work without faith is just struggle. But when you put them together, when you believe in yourself and take consistent action, you become unstoppable. Every great achievement in history started with a simple decision. I won't quit. No excuses, no shortcuts, just relentless pursuit. When doors close in your face, don't complain, find another way. When people tell you, no, don't break, prove them wrong. When you fall, don't stay down, get back up stronger. Because the only way to truly fail is to stop trying. Success isn't reserved for the smartest, the richest, or the most talented. It is reserved for those who refuse to give up. Faith, the fire that keeps you going. Faith is what keeps you moving when nothing else makes sense. It's what pushes you to wake up at 5 a.m. It's what keeps you grinding when no one is watching. It's what gives you the strength to keep going when the odds are stacked against you. But here's the truth. Faith alone won't do the work for you. You can believe in your dreams all day long. You can visualize success. You can talk about what you want. But if you're not showing up, if you're not putting in the hours, if you're not fighting for your future, like your life depends on it, then your dreams will remain just that, dreams. Faith plus action equals sign. Success faith gives you the vision to see what's possible. Hard work gives you the power to make it happen. You can pray for success. You can hope for a breakthrough. You can wait for the perfect moment. But faith moves mountains only. If you're willing to pick up a shovel, the world rewards action. Faith is powerful. But faith without action is just a wish. The most successful people in the world didn't wait for miracles. They didn't wait for the perfect circumstances. They created their own opportunities. They believed in themselves. They believed in their vision. And then they put in the work every single day. So here's the challenge. Stop waiting. Start doing. Stop doubting. Start believing. Stop talking. Start working. Because if you combine unshakable faith with relentless action, there is nothing you can't achieve. Now go pick up your shovel. Your mountain is waiting. Hard work, the great equalizer. You don't need to be the most talented. You don't need to be the most talented. You don't need to be the most educated. You don't need to be the most educated. But if you are the hardest worker in the room, if you are the one willing to stay longer, push harder, and grind when everyone else quits, then success is inevitable. Because the world doesn't reward excuses. The world doesn't reward potential. The world rewards those who refuse to stop. Talent versus work ethic. There are millions of people with talent, millions with intelligence, millions with ideas, but talent without work is wasted. Hard work beats talent when talent refuses to work hard. The truth is, there will always be people smarter than you, richer than you, more connected than you. But if you're the one willing to outwork, outlast, and out-hustle everyone else, then nothing can stop you. The difference between winners and dreamers: everyone wants success, everyone wants the reward, everyone wants the results, but not everyone is willing to do what it takes. Not everyone is willing to wake up early. Not everyone is willing to grind when they're exhausted. Not everyone is willing to make the sacrifices that champions make. That's what separates the winners from the dreamers. The only question that matters, ask yourself this: how bad do you want it? Are you willing to work when no one is watching? Are you willing to push through failure after failure? Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Because if the answer is yes, if you refuse to back down, if you refuse to settle, if you refuse to quit, then nothing can stop you. So don't wait for luck. Don't wait for a handout. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Go, work, make it happen. Your time is now, so don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start now, work now, believe now, because when faith and hard work come together, nothing can stop you. So tell me, are you ready to step up? Success isn't handed out, it's earned. It's forged in sweat, built through sleepless nights, and carved out by those who refuse to settle. Success doesn't care about wishes. Success doesn't respond to excuses. Success only bows down to those who are willing to sacrifice for it. You want to be great? You want to stand out? You want to achieve what most people only dream of? Then be ready to do what most people won't. The price of greatness, success demands a price, and that price is sacrifice. It means waking up earlier than everyone else. It means working when others are relaxing. It means choosing discipline over distraction, consistency over comfort, and hunger over hesitation. Most people want success, but most people aren't willing to do what it takes. They want the reward without the effort. They want the trophy without the training. They want the victory without the battle. But here's the truth: success doesn't care what you want. It only cares about what you're willing to give up. The grind separates the great from the average. Look at the greatest success stories in history. Every legend, every world changer, every icon you admire has made sacrifices that most people never see. Athletes train when their bodies beg for rest. Entrepreneurs invest years before seeing results. Artists spend endless nights perfecting their craft. Leaders carry burdens most people run from. Greatness is built in the hours no one counts. It's built in the work that happens when no one is watching. When others are sleeping, you're working. When others are partying, you're grinding. When others are making excuses, you're making progress. That's the difference between those who dream and those who do. Are you willing to pay the price? The question isn't, do you want success? Everyone wants it. The real question is, are you willing to trade comfort for greatness? Are you willing to delay gratification to build something lasting? Because success isn't a matter of if, it's only a matter of when. And when that moment comes, when you finally stand on that podium, when you finally see the results of your sacrifice, when you finally achieve what once seemed impossible, you'll realize every sacrifice was worth it. So tell me, are you ready to pay the price? If there's one thing I want you to take away today, it's this: no matter what happens, keep moving forward. Life will throw challenges your way. There will be days when you feel exhausted, when the weight of your dreams feels too heavy to carry. There will be nights when doubt creeps in, whispering that maybe you're not good enough, that maybe it's time to quit. But hear me loud and clear: those moments are not the end of your story. Because if you refuse to stop, if you refuse to back down, if you refuse to surrender to the voice of doubt, one day you'll look back and realize you made it. Success isn't about talent. It's not about luck. It's not about having the perfect plan, the perfect timing, or the perfect circumstances. Success is about perseverance. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity and saying, I will not quit. I will not break. I will not let anything stop me. Because let's be honest, life will test you. There will be moments when everything inside of you screams, it's too hard, just give up. This is taking too long. Maybe it's not meant for me. But understand this: those moments are tests. Tests of your willpower, tests of your commitment, tests of how bad you really want it. Every champion, every success story, every world changer has faced that breaking point. That moment where the pain felt unbearable, where the weight of failure crushed their spirit, where quitting seemed like the easiest way out. But here's what separates the successful from everyone else: they didn't give in. They didn't listen to the doubts. They didn't let the struggle define them. They chose to keep going when no one believed in them, when nothing seemed to be working, when the road ahead looked impossible, because they understood something powerful. Pain is temporary. Regret lasts forever. They knew that the struggle wasn't a sign to stop, but a test to see how much they truly wanted it. They knew that every battle, every setback, every sacrifice was preparing them for something greater. What will you choose? Right now, you might be at your breaking point. You might feel like the odds are stacked against you. You might think about giving up. But before you do, ask yourself this: will you let this moment define you, or will you rise and rewrite your story? Because the truth is, you are stronger than your struggle, and the choice you make today will shape your future forever. So stand tall, breathe deep, and keep moving forward, because this isn't where your story ends. This is where it begins. The pain of regret versus the pain of discipline. If you give up now, you will never know how close you were. You will never see the finish line. You will never experience the victory that was waiting for you just beyond the struggle. And let me tell you something. The pain of regret lasts far longer than the pain of discipline. Imagine looking back years from now and asking yourself, what if I had just kept going? What if I had pushed just a little bit harder? What if I had refused to quit? That regret will stay with you. The other side of struggle, your breakthrough awaits. But if you push forward, if you take one more step, if you make one more move, if you refuse to surrender, you will see progress. You will see results. You will prove to yourself that nothing can break you. Because success isn't given, it's earned. It's earned through every late night, every early morning, every setback, and every comeback. So when life tests you, when it feels like you have nothing left, remember why you started. Remember that every great success story was once just someone who refused to quit. And now it's your turn. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep moving forward, because your victory, it's closer than you think. Think about every success story you've ever heard, every great leader, every world changer, every person who turned their dreams into reality. Do you really think they never had doubts? Do you think they never struggled? Do you think their journey was easy? No. Every single one of them faced rejection. Every single one of them battled failure. Every single one of them had moments where they wanted to give up. But what made them different? What set them apart? They didn't stop. They didn't quit. They kept going, even when everything seemed impossible. Resilience. The difference between success and failure. Success isn't about never falling. It's about getting up every single time you do. It's about refusing to let failure define you. It's about pushing forward, even when the world is telling you to stop. The truth is, most people don't fail because they lack talent or opportunity. They fail because they give up too soon. They let setbacks discourage them. They let fear control them. They let the weight of temporary defeat convince them that success isn't possible. But the ones who refuse to quit, the ones who keep fighting, keep learning, keep growing, they win every time. The power within you. And here's the truth you need to understand. That same power is inside you. The power to keep pushing when it gets hard. The power to rise every time you fall. The power to move forward, no matter what. Because success isn't reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It's for the ones who refuse to accept defeat. It's for the ones who decide, no matter how long it takes, I will make it happen. So the next time life knocks you down, remember your story isn't over. Your journey isn't finished. Your dreams are still within reach, but only if you keep going, keep fighting, keep believing, keep pushing forward. Because one day, you'll look back and realize every struggle, every setback, every painful moment, it was all worth it. The champion's mindset. Unstoppable champions don't quit when they're tired. They quit when they're done. When others slow down, they speed up. When others give excuses, they find solutions. When others break, they rise. And if you refuse to quit, if you refuse to surrender, if you refuse to accept anything less than the greatness you are meant for, then nothing can stop you. One day, you will look back and smile. One day, when you stand at the top, looking back at everything you've been through, you will smile. Not because it was easy, not because the road was smooth, but because you earned it. Because you will know every challenge, every setback, every sleepless night was worth it. Every sacrifice made you stronger. Every failure taught you a lesson. Every moment of doubt was just proof that you were pushing beyond your limits. And now, here you are, victorious. You didn't just dream it, you fought for it. You didn't just wish for success, you worked for it. You didn't wait for the perfect moment, you created it. You didn't back down when it got tough. You rose higher, you took the hits, you faced the storms, but you never let them break you. And in the end, you won. So don't stop, don't doubt, don't quit. Don't let fear slow you down. Don't let failure define you. Don't let setbacks steal your destiny. Because every time you push forward, you're proving to yourself and the world what you're truly capable of. Keep moving forward because your future is waiting. Your dreams are waiting. Your destiny is waiting. And nothing can stop you. This is it, your moment, your turning point, your defining decision. If you've been waiting for a sign, let me make it clear. This is it. No more hesitation. No more second guessing. No more waiting for permission to chase what's already yours. Because everything you need, the power, the strength, the resilience, is already inside you. The only question that remains, are you ready to step into your greatness? The promise that changes everything. If your answer is yes, then make a promise to yourself right now. A promise that no matter what happens, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way, no matter how many times life knocks you down, no matter how many doubters, haters, and naysayers try to stop you, you will get back up. You will keep fighting. You will rise because nothing can stop you. Visualize your future and claim it. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture yourself 1 year from now. Where are you? What kind of life are you living? What kind of person have you become? That future version of you, the stronger, wiser, more powerful version, is watching you right now, waiting to see if you will choose to keep going or if you will let doubt and fear win. And let me tell you something, that future is not given. It's earned by the choices you make today. The harsh truth, time doesn't wait every single day. You have a choice. Move forward or stay where you are. But remember this, standing still is the same as moving backward. Time doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. The world keeps moving, whether you choose to or not. If you're not growing, you're shrinking. If you're not rising, you're falling. If you're not chasing your dreams, you're watching someone else live theirs. Is that what you want, or do you want more? No more excuses, no more waiting, no more fear. Today is the day you draw the line. No more excuses, no more waiting for the perfect moment. No more letting fear make decisions for you. Because here's the truth, the perfect moment doesn't exist. No, fear will always be there, but it has no power unless you give it power. The only way to win in life is to decide right now that you are done playing small, done waiting, done hesitating, done letting life happen to you, instead of making life happen for you. Your future is in your hands. From this moment on, you are in control. You are the force that will shape your destiny. You are the only one who gets to decide how your story ends. So rise up, step into your greatness, and chase what you deserve with everything inside you. Because the only thing standing between you and the life of your dreams is the decision to never give up. Absolutely, your future is waiting, and it's time to go make it happen. No more hesitation, no more excuses, no more waiting for the right moment. This is the moment. Go after it with everything you've got. Work harder, push further, believe bigger. Because greatness doesn't wait for anyone. You have to chase it, fight for it, and claim it. Take this message with you. Let it sink deep into your soul. And the next time life tries to knock you down, the next time doubt creeps in, the next time you feel like giving up, remember these words. Nothing can stop you unless you let it. So don't go out there. Work hard, believe in yourself, and show the world what happens when an unstoppable person meets an unshakable faith. Your time is now. Go get it.